Pisces, how are you? It's Jen here from tarotspirit.net. This is your monthly reading for April 2020. Whew, it's quite a month. It's going to be quite a month. We're having quite a time in 2020. So we have a full moon on April 8th in the sign of Aries. And we also have a new moon on April 23rd in the sign of Taurus. That Taurus energy is strong, staying grounded, staying fixed. I never get to say this or use this, but as a public health, someone with a public health degree, stay the fuck home and wash your fucking hands, please. Take this seriously. You don't need to, you feel however you feel. I'm not going to tell people not to be scared. You feel however you need to feel. But follow facts and science and take it seriously, okay? All right, lecture over. You feel like you got a lot going on. You feel like you're juggling a lot. You're juggling practical things, emotional things. It's a lot. This is, it could also be, this is interesting, that you're used to juggling a lot of things. And because we're forced, this is tough for a lot of people. We're being forced to sit. We can't go out and have those distractions. We can't just run to the store and buy something when we're feeling down. We can't go out to eat. We can't go to the movies and disappear. We can watch movies here, but at home. But a lot of us, I think we manage anxiety by busying ourselves and distracting ourselves and overscheduling ourselves and forcing ourselves to be so busy. We don't have to sit with our feelings. I'm feeling a strong moon energy. If you don't ever, it's been coming up, but I just feel like it's right up here. Probably because I said it won't be, but I'm feeling a strong moon energy that I think it's a Cancer card. No, what is it Pisces energy? Whatever, it's a water sign energy, I believe. But I'm feeling that it's uncertain. It is uncertain. We don't know. No one knows. We do know if we can mitigate it by staying home and not giving it anywhere to go, right? But by not having anywhere to go, it can bring up a lot of feelings of anxiety and anxiousness, and people are very comforted by routine, and people's routines are changing. So to be mindful of that in ourselves and in other people. I just listened to Brene Brown has a new podcast. Oh God, let me look it up. Listen to podcasts. It's called Unlocking Us. And her first one is FFT, which stands for fucking first time. And she was saying how when the first time of something for someone, it's the fucking first time. It's the first time you've done it. You can't have experience with something you've never experienced. And this is a FFT for the world, right? For the most part, other parts of the world have had to deal with things like this, like Ebola in Africa and such. But it is our fucking first time. And she has tools. I'll let her explain it. You can go find her podcast. I don't know her. I don't get any money. I just thought emotionally and mentally it was very helpful to listen to. The Wheel of Fortune. Yep, things are changing all the time. This too shall pass. But for me, the message of this card is if we can stay at the centered, grounded of the wheel, the ups and downs aren't so extreme and scary. Things are always changing. 10 of Cups. Wow. Bam. Some of you are living your best life. I know I'm a homebody, so cutting my hours, working from home, and having to stay home is like my dream come true. So, but luckily that's because I still have a job, and at this point, no one I love is is sick, so it's easy for me to say. I don't want to minimize it or make a joke out of it. But the Ten of Cups is, what is your happily ever after? This is some time for some soul searching. It's going to give everyone a perspective they didn't have before and weren't able to get without going through this experience. And a lot of you may really be thinking like, do I want to be with this person? Do I want to have this career? Do I want to do all these things? You may have to really challenge your comfort zone because you're being pushed out of it. But there may lie the opportunity to level up. Six of Cups, simple. This is times as a child, the simple things as a child. As a child, I literally live on land I grew up on. My parents, I live right next door to my parents. And as a child, I was what do they call it? A latchkey kid? Am I saying that right? I don't ever remember having parental supervision, probably because I was the youngest. Both my parents worked. I was the youngest. My brother's 4 years older than I am. So he was probably supposed to be watching us, and he probably just didn't give a shit and was off doing his own thing. So we were virtually unsupervised. And I can remember just packing a lunch in my metal lunch box because I remember one time touching an electric fence and getting zapped. I learned that lesson. And going off, I'm 49, so this was in the 70s and 80s, but this is in the 70s. And just going out and playing by the river, or this old sugar shack in the woods that was basically bare like a frame, and playing school. And we were all, I was never home. We only got a couple channels. We were always doing something. So might this time bring back the simplicity of times like those. Again, I just got my report for my screen time that's up 34%. But having to sit and stay and sit within our thoughts and sit at home with our family and our people. And it's just interesting what's really important, right? Keeping things simple. What really matters? Health, family, and or it could be your chosen family, and having toilet paper. Three of Pentacles. Working as a team, working hard, working in different ways, being a strong team member during this time. You can earn your stripes in these types of situations. King of Swords. Using facts, relying on facts to inform and keep you grounded. Page of Wands, a new passion. That's what I see coming from a lot of people. This ultimately is going to provide such perspective and inspiration and motivation. People will really be reassessing, reflecting back, reflecting on where they are, where they're going. People may be making plans to change their job. People may be spending this time online, learning, figuring things out, coming up with new innovative ways to do something out of necessity, connecting with people from the past, connecting with their kids again, with their significant others. It's just there's just a lot going on. It's a very interesting time. I feel like you guys are going to be really in your heads, but I don't see any of these fear-based things, of these worries, of these. You didn't have the Moon card, which was interesting. So yeah, I feel that you guys are weathering the storm beautifully. And even being inspired by it. All right, I'm going to pull some cards on romance. And then I'm going to go for a walk with my mom on a dirt road with no one around. I'm fortunate that I can do that. I'm being grateful for. I also have 3.5 acres. My parents have 30 something acres. We can go out in the woods. We're just very fortunate. I'm fortunate I have a house to be in. I'm extremely privileged. People live with this type of insecurity. Look at people who are being persecuted by their own governments and trying to flee, and other countries don't want to take them. I mean, yeah, puts things in perspective. The world. I want to see what the other cards are before I see what we're talking about. Relationships. Here's a 3 of Pentacles. You may become close with someone at work. 4 of Wands. This is family, foundation, home, milestones. Getting to know someone, Pentacles, sustainable. This is that earth energy that I'm feeling. The world is very earthy energy. Some of you may be coming together with someone at work. Something about this time may create a situation where you really get to know someone at work, and it evolves. It may be someone that but it's never been an option before, because this came up for someone else and I can't remember who it was, for a different sign. But you guys were never available at the same time, so it was never an option. But now there's been a change in circumstance. Yeah, because there's a 3 of Swords. Someone is now available. And it's great because, if it's not a work thing, it's someone you've known. Maybe someone from your past. But it's someone you've gotten to know, but it wasn't an option before. That's now an option. And it's great because you know their character, you know their qualities, you know what they're looking for in life, you know how they deal and react to things, you just know their character, you know them. So it's not just, oh, they're hot, we're passionate together, and that leading to a relationship, and then finding out once that sort of wears off that they're kind of an asshole. You know the character and substance of this person, and it has the potential to really go the long way to marriage, to building a life together. That's a really nice reading, Pisces. Very, very nice. Take care. Wash your fucking hands. Stay home. Be well. Do the best you can. So that's all we're all doing. I'm going to try to put out more content. I am still working, homeschool my son, who has significant learning disabilities. So hopefully we don't kill each other. No, he's a great kid. And we're all just doing the best we can, and be well, be good to each other, and listen to science. Take care. Bye.